Greetings, welcome to me, and the game of Rock's Metal. Welcome back to... That was sounding way too fast. Greetings, welcome to me. I am the Game Devil Rock's Metal. Welcome back to Noire. Last time, Roy was a dick. Okay, you're caught up. This time, we were in... Dassen dress store. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's go in. Still a... Oh, yay. Still the better looking car than Roy's.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning.
Victim's employment history.
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Oh.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here.
Oh.
She's not in any kind of trouble, is
She's
she?
a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look? That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
Relationship with the victim.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business.
Oh,
He and Julia
nice.
have been friends for years.
Hold the phone a little bit. Why do I get the funny feeling that
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it.
oh
She
dear.
was so full of life.
Off to Dr. Stoneman, I guess. Alright. Dr. Stoneman's practice. Okay, where is... Oh, it's back there. I just need to turn around. Okay, I'll just make it turn this way. There we go. Jesus.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
I'd rather not. Too much corruption. Oh, any street crimes while I think about it. Nothing, 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 nothing. Nothing down there, nothing, 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 nothing. I'm actually almost done with this game. It's like after this, one more case on the vice desk, and then there's one more case for the vice desk, and then there's another 5 or so cases for the arson desk, and then that's it. Game's done. Let's see. Dr. Stoneman's practice, 3:03 p.m. Where's the doctor's office? This way. Oh, okay. The big doors with the golden handles. That would do it. Okay, not that door. Not that one. Ah, there we go. Fifth floor, 505.
Here, Stoneman's
All right.
office 505.
Alrighty. Come on, Roy. Unless we take the stairs. We should go down. You just slid right into place.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Jesus. .505 is back. Sorry, Roy. This way. The only lit up one with the
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Thank you. Oh.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Yes,
Stoneman,
the investigation
you're
is much more
investigating the
important.
death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
Well, she's dead, so I don't think there is much doctor-patient confidentiality anymore. Now if she's dead, then that doctor-patient confidentiality kind of goes out the window.
How well did you know Ms. Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
I know.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective?
Yes.
Do you have access to my patient records?
Well, considering we came from the crime scene and I almost knocked over my water bottle, and I have this with your name.
Descriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Bullshit.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Where is the phone? Outside or... Oh, right there.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Oh, and that's great how he knows he's been working there long enough that he knows the coroner by his first name. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. I love that. Okay, let's go.
The old boy's lying.
No kidding.
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Actually, Roy's got a point. He did seem to breathe a sigh of relief knowing that she was dead. You guys saw that, right? The car, Roy, did you see that? Did you see that, Roy? The car just clipped through. Oh, a little spit and polish is no big deal. Oh, God. Oh, Cole was really good at sketching. A little spit and polish in this. Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
Have you noticed how Croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Actually, the sad part is Roy's right. That is really sad, but it's true. The only time a doctor puts up the doctor-patient confidentiality card is if they don't want to get sued or arrested. But the rest of the time, yeah. Once the patient dies, then that's it. There's no more for doctor-patient confidentiality anymore because the patient's dead. There's nothing more the doctor can hide. If there's something pertaining to evidence, then the police need all the information they can get. So doctor-patient confidentiality is gone then. As soon as the patient hits the slab, that's it. There's no confidentiality anymore. English is hard.
Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered. Yes, of course. I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now. No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal. Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out. I found something else.
Ooh. Ugh. You sure his face was beaten in by 2x4 and not torched? Mal, why couldn't you close her eyes? Okay.
Sorry, I don't play. I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
I almost thought Roy was going to say, thanks for the lead. Sure, Mal, thanks for the lead. Oh, there's Roy's car. So I guess that's what happens if you take a different car. Roy's car gets parked right there.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
Jesus, there's the lag spikes in this. It's amazing. It's really, really bad. Interview 1. Where's interview 2? Secretary's room. Right, get out of the frickin' way.
Arnett is in interview 2, Phelps. Go help him get whatever it is off his chest.
Dispatch room. There we go.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Burrow. Thanks for coming in.
I went in through the wrong door.
It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julie.
I went in through the very wrong door. Oops. Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about you. Okay. He was mumbling. Oh, God. Could you tell me the relationship with the victim?
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled.
Ah. Really? I doubt that.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck-on-the-shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. Light.
Answer the question.
This will remain private. Heather won't have to know.
Yes. We had relations.
Yes. You had relations. Informed of Mr. Henderson.
Miss Randall's landlady.
Mr. Henderson.
An older man.
Mr.
I
Smoth.
wasn't privy to all the details of Julie's
Mr.
past.
Smoth. What'd you say? I don't know. What'd you say? You said it could have been. Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man. Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julie's private life. Oh, what's that information?
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, Detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That's funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got me. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted money. She always wanted money. She thought you could get some from this guy.
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. You think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
Really? Burglary suspect LeBlanc.
Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
Huh.
Kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
You lying.
You've been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Nice.
He's in that car at the lights.
Ooh, nice white one.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
He's taking off awful fast.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
You kid. Oh, now we're not in the nice. Slow down there. Slow down there, Buckaroo. We're not in the nice looking the photographer's car. We're in Roy's car again. Slow down there, Buckaroo. And where is he going?
Where are you taking us, Henry?
I don't know.
Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
Jesus. Oh, must be getting close to something. Try to slow it down there, boy. Tobacconist? Okay. Oh, there's a restaurant in St. John's called the Codfather. This hour is 22 minutes. Actually, I had a sketch about that. It was really interesting. Actually, pretty funny. Good lord. Okay, now it's
Never
never
stepped
face.
foot in Okinawa.
Okay, that's the only thing you have to say about that. Roy never had a comment? Okay. Oil! Heats the best. Surprisingly, it does. But it's still dirty when you get on all the floor, and then you gotta clean it up. And second-hand goods, huh?
money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned, with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Move in. At risk losing the trail.
Sure. Go ahead and do that. Ay, ay, ay. Cole, take the newspaper with you, damn it! Duck! Don't you dare turn around. What the fuck? Good thing I was shielded by that one guy. Garbage truck.
What are you doing?
How did you discover me? What are you doing? I'm walking across the street. Don't mind me. Where's it gonna put me? Where's it gonna put me? Oh.
Too much slack.
Hoof it, Phelps.
Get closer.
I see him. I'm going this side of the street, though. Oh, I can hide behind trees. Excuse me, sir. You just... Oh, there we go. That's the right way I need to go. Pardon me.
Move in. At risk losing the trail.
Yeah, I know. Oh! Ao Koa? Oh! Traveling agency.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
A one-way ticket to Mexico.
LAPD. The man who just came in here. He bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
Oh my God. It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over.
The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
Oh, really? Beverly, huh?
Car 11K, 11 King, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Homicide detectives Bukowski and Galloway have information relating to the Randall case.
Roger, KGPL. 11K, en route.
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
R&I reports the last arresting officer for DOA Jimmy LeBlanc was Patrolman Fred Wallace.
Oh.
Working a shift on Hollywood 9th Beat, Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Car 11K, en route.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus 2 dames always equals problems.
Okay, where is that Hollywood 9th Beat? Oh, just over there. I'm gonna make a left at Gordon Street. You're gonna make a left up ahead here, or not a left, a right. Whee! Hollywoodland! The story behind that sign is fantastic. It is a great story. What was that? Whoa! Cutscene!
Come on, let's give him a hand. Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right up to this little prick in the alley.
Ready to go. Come on.
Throw out the guns. You're pretty brave for a dead man. I got him. Son of a bitch is limping.
You're clear, go!
Hang on. Bullseye! I didn't even hit him once.
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. Nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. No big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Back to the Hollywood police station now. Don't honk at me. I'm getting in the car.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
Was.
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Where am I really close to it? Like, oh yeah, it's only over there, and I don't know where I am. There I am. I need to. Oh, I just need to make a left here. A left down this side street. Or right. I'm getting my directions confused. And then this way. Go as straight as I can. Thank God no one's coming. God damn it!
Christ alive, this is a nightmare!
I'm not doing it on purpose, though. I'm trying not to. There. I just warped there. I love it.
I'm caught up with Mal. He's given us the dope on LeBlanc.
He worked burglaries with a big guy. Goes by the name of Willie. He might be our killer. Can you work boxing gyms, the Y, motors, that kind of stuff?
Since when have you started giving orders, Phelps? And where's the burglary angle? There was no sign of a...
That's where Arnett comes in. Next stop, we speak to Lacey about a list of recent burglaries.
Guy's a bum. His office is a front, and he's behind on the rent and his phone bill.
And he's skipping town tomorrow.
Let's get him in and beat it out of him.
Do you want to bring in the killer, Rusty?
You could be too smart for your own good, Phelps. We've been talking about that, haven't we, boy? Stefan?
Finbar?
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Let's see.
Cigarette case on there?
Let's see what I need. Ooh. Beverly. Cigarette case.
Cheers. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud. Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Beverly Eavesdrop. Black sapphire ring. Pearl ring. Mr. and Miss Cohen.
The ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Pillbox. Silver pillbox.
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
Ooh, well now.
I'll be the front end and you can be yourself.
Well now. Views from residence. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's over there. So, where I am, I just go straight down here and just keep going on Santa Monica. Okay. This way? This way.
So you and Rusty have been having discussions. Anything you would like to tell me, partner?
Phelps, don't be so touchy. Rusty had his best ever clearance rate working with you. Even if the cases he worked on can't be discussed. We were just comparing notes.
Of course you
You're
were.
a Booneroo case man, Phelps. One of the best I've ever seen.
Thanks.
You gotta learn to take a compliment, Phelps.
He said thank you.
A hopped-up model, a cad, and a circus freak. Only in L.A.
Fairy tales of the rich and famous.
More like pathetic tales of the desperate to be rich and famous. Junkie Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Arnett, LeBlanc, and Willie.
Don't you go putting the pieces together again before they fit, Phelps. Listen to your old pal Rusty. Or should I say Finbar.
I wouldn't call him that if I were you.
What do you care? It doesn't sound like you're the top of his Christmas card list.
He gives everyone a hard time. That's just how he is.
Whatever gets you through the day, Cole.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm almost there. I need to avoid a lot more cars. You know what? This will make it a lot easier. Get out of the way! This is a police matter now. Everyone move. Everyone move! Bah! Okay, we're fine. We're still going. Move out of the way, everyone. Move. This matter is for the police. And the police... Was that a plane? Ooh, that's a plane. That's a nice looking little thing in the sky up there. I should keep an eye on the road, but look at that plane. Plane, trains, and... I haven't seen a train yet. Do streetcars count? I missed the turn! I was up here on another case. Oops. Okay, gotta make sure I don't hit anyone. Because that'd be a bad thing. Okay, it's this driveway.
Nice house.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
List of stolen items.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
No, it's not.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are, making heinous accusations in my own home?
The cigarette case only fetched 800 or 600. 10,000.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Burglary incident report.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
That terrible night, at least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife.
Oh, the doctor's
I
back.
returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eastrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Well, now. Okay, where is not that way. That's a long way away. It is over there. Oh my God. I suppose all I have to do is go keep on this street. Yeah, make a right. That's all I have to do. Turn right and then left. And then keep going at Santa Monica. Until I hit the other one.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
Put a sock in it, sister. Patsy, and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Ooh, Roy with the sass. We're gonna go really fast. We're gonna go really fast, and I need to keep going. Why would you go in my way? Oh, come on. Do not adjust your TV screen. Black and white is what I switched it to. Because it looks cool. It looks like a proper noir. A really proper, one of those proper old-fashioned detective movies. And that's what I want to be. Because it looks cool. Everything else is in color, but just the... it's got a nice grayscale. Hey, that plane is back! I don't want to focus on that while I'm working. I'm going this way. You better not. You better not. You better not. Thank God. You better not. Okay, where do I need to go from here? I make a left. Make a left at Hollywood, on Hollywood Boulevard. And then a right when I get to Whitley Avenue. Actually, I'll go straight up to Franklin. Yeah, I can go straight up to Franklin. Make a couple lefts then.
Turn left when you can.
Or I can listen to Roy.
Keep going straight.
Roy will take me the most efficient route. Yeah, okay, this is good enough. I want to get to that camera. Just go right. There we go. Arnett's apartment, 7:25 p.m.
Will you look at this? Go on, sister.
Chauffeur service. Escort Heather Swanson to Arnett's apartment without damaging your vehicle. That's not nice. Jesus.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
You are...
Well.
Stop! LAPD!
Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Put your hands in the air.
Don't! Cole! Oh. He's up the other one.
Give it up, LAPD.
My hat fell down. He's waiting for me. Oh my god, Cole. Good lord! Jesus Christ! Oops! Oh god! Oh god!
Go on, get after him. Put your hands in the air. Give it up, LAPD. Don't make me chase you.
Cole! Nope. Nope. Good, you're across. You're kidding me.
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How'd I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. He came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry?
He knocked Cole over with a stick and proceeded to try and beat him up. I wish I could have knocked him the fuck out. Ooh. Mexico City, one way.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her?
What do you think he was going to accomplish killing a cop?
Vacheron Constantine. It's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
Bullshit.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
You liar.
You're lying, Henry. How can you prove that I'm involved, detective?
How about the Fabergé cigarette case you tried to pawn that didn't belong to you?
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties, find out where and when, and then have the guests burgle. Julia was desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
Her face is doing some odd contortioning over there. Motive for Randall murder.
LeBlanc killed Julia Randall.
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather. She had. Julia told the others.
Yeah, her face is doing some really weird contortioning.
They were out. That she was going to create a new gang.
You're lying, Arnett. I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
Then why'd you buy a train ticket?
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me it isn't true.
Oh,
choice.
It is.
I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. I had to pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Identity of Mr. Henderson.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Luckily, we do. Good thing we do. We keep a really good contraband list.
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia. She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Ooh. 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 Terrible.
When's America going to understand? About you.
We're not finished yet. We need to head over to Stoneman's practice again. Nope, wrong one. Where am I going? That way. I need to make a left. And then another left. And then a right.
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the...
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
Should have never told you that.
Should have never told you that. Whoopsie! I missed the turnoff. Oh. Oh, I'm back. No, stop. Get out. There we go.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
Here we go.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in. I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. You know that I loved her. I ruined her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall committed robbery?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
Oh, the practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife, or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key. What have I done?
Why? Why didn't they go ahead and put the cuffs on him before he had the chance to run?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way. We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
Wrong way. So that's the guy who proceeded to beat me up.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
Roy, shut up.
She was incredibly beautiful, Roy.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Jesus, Roy.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell. All these cops.
Thank God I didn't park there.
Big, right?
Wrong one. I need the map. Oh, jeez, literally over there. I just have to turn around. Shit.
Look where you're going.
It's literally here. "1 a.m.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find a game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this side of the street.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
I think you're barking up the wrong tree.
Monica.
Isn't he the cop who won a medal in Salvador?
Hang on.
Wait. Cole. You hear that?
There he is. Hang on. I wonder. Okay, never mind. Music doesn't matter.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Seriously?
You're not the only one of the three.
What is he going to accomplish now from doing all that? He's desperate. Oh my god, where'd he go? Up another drain pipe.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings.
There he is. It's the son of a bitch.
How'd he get up there? Roy! Got him!
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he?
Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
8 million stories. Is this from completing the case? Completed the naked city. Yeah, okay. Julia Randall lived fast and died young, sending 1 man to jail and 3 to the morgue.
We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cals still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
Well, he's toast.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole! Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to first lieutenant.
Wow. He got so high up on a fluke. Manifest Destiny. Yeah, the last case of the Vice Desk. Before Roy screws me over.
Earl Phelps. A shooting at the 111 Club. 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
Okay. That's enough of that. So thank you all so much for joining the experience. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button to raise hell. Subscribe to some more, and I'll see you in the next video. So long.